Greetings! Mandatory79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days! Alright, let's get started. Press the A button now.
Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days.
Loading game and proceeding.
どのモードで遊ぶ
Here we're in the main menu, off to edit deck menu.
どのデッキを見る
Here we're on deck list menu, and now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be going for is a Stoicheia's Servitude of Feudal Procession, Lianorn Masques, D-BT11. And alright, let's get started. So selecting the deck, entering edit deck, and off we go. Here we're on the deck build menu, and like I just mentioned before, the deck I'm building this deck profile video is a Stoicheia's Servitude of Feudal Procession, Lianorn Masques deck, made of cards only available until D-BT11. And okay, let's get started. Going to filter settings and to pack, showing cards from D-BT1, Genesis of the 5 Greats, D-BT2, Brush of Legends, D-BT3, Advanced of Intertwined Stars, D-BT4, Awakening Chakrabarti, D-BT5, Triumph of Brave Heroes, Festival Booster 2021, Festival Booster 2022, Promo Pack number 1, D-BT6 Blazing Dragon Reborn, D-BT7 Raging Flames Emerald Storm, D-BT8 Minerva Rising, D-BT9 Dragon Tree Invasion, D-BT10 Dragon Masquerade, Festival Booster 2023, and D-BT11 Rising of Heroes. Pack selected, apply filters, filters applied, let's get started. First up, the right deck. And now for the right deck. For the cards in this right deck we are playing, right deck, Grade 3, Grand March of Full Bloom, Lianorn. Skills, first skill, actions of Vanguard once per turn. Cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost is paid, draw a card. Choose a card from hand, call it to radar circle or discard it. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks, cost, Soul Blast 1. And discard a card from hand. If the cost is paid, boost this unit with all of your back row standing units with boost. If you boosted this unit with 3 or more units, this unit gets drive +1 till end of battle. At the end of the battle, choose 2 of your back row rear guards and stand them. Already, the Grade 3, Grand March of Full Bloom, Lianorn, we have 1 the right deck. Next up, the Grade 2. Right deck, Grade 2, Brilliant Tune, Rectina. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by a unit with Lianorn in its card name. Cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost is paid, choose a Great 1 or less card from drop, call it to radar circle. Second skill, Continuous as a rear guard. If your back row has 3 or more rear guards, this unit gets boost. Okie dokie, Grade 2, Brilliant Tune, Rectina. We have 1 the right deck. Next, right deck, Grade 1, Budding of Pleasant Sounds, Gracia. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by Brilliant Tune, Rectina, you may call this card to rear guard circle. Second skill, Continuous as a rear guard. During the battle, this unit boosted a Vanguard. This unit gets +5,000 power. And affirmative, the Great 1, Budding of Pleasant Sounds, Gracia, we have 1 the right deck. And finally, right deck, Grade 0, announcing Wind of Spring, Corfi, starting unit. Skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Confirm, Grade 0, announcing Wind of Spring, Corfi, starting unit, we have 1 the right deck. With that, we've covered the deck's right deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3 since deck we are playing, the Grade 3, Servitude of Feudal Procession, Lianorn Masques. Skills, first skill, Continuous. This card can only be written from Grade 3 with Lianorn as card name. Second skill, actions of Vanguard once per turn. Cost, move a card with Lianorn as different card name from this unit from your hand, soul, or drop. If the cost is paid, choose a Great 1 or less card from drop and call to rear guard circle. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. The third skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks, choose up to 3 of your back row units with boost and boost this unit. If the boosted with 3 or more units at the end of battle, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost is paid, choose 2 of your rear guards and stand them. Alrighty, the Grade 3, Servitude of Feudal Procession, Lianorn Masques, we have 4 in the deck. Over here, the Grade 3, Urine Full Flower Maiden, Florence. Skills, first skill, Continuous as a rear guard or guardian. If your opponent's drive check or damage check reveal a trigger unit this turn, this unit gets +10,000 power, +10,000 shield. Second skill, Auto as a rear guard once per turn. When this unit attacks, cost, discard up to 2 cards from the top of your deck. If the cost is paid, from all of the following. First effect, Soul Charge 1. And this unit gets +5,000 power until end of turn. If all of the cards discarded for this cost are not normal units, it gets +15,000 power instead of +5,000. And second effect, Cost, remove an old trigger from drop zone. If the cost and pay, choose a unit card from drop and put into hand. And okie dokie, the grade 3, Yearnful Flower Made in Florence, we have 2 in the deck. And over here, the grade 3, Normal Order, Mask of Hydrogram. Skills, first skill, Order. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 unit card of Dragon Tree or Mask in its card name from among them, reveal it, put in the hand, and shuffle deck. Second skill, Action from Drop Zone. If you have a grade 3 Vanguard of Mask in its card name, cost, reveal a grade 3 card of Mask in its card name from hand. If the cost and pay, write the card revealed for this cost to stand. If you wrote, put this card into soul. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, and you do not Persona Ride this turn, activate Persona Ride. And confirmed. Grade 3 Normal Order, Mask of Hydrogram, we have 2 in the deck. With that, I've covered the deck's grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 2 lineup. And now for the grade 2 lineup. For the grade 2 since that we are playing, the grade 2, Tightline Dragon. Skill, action is a rear guard once per turn. If your Persona Road this turn, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost and pay, choose one of your other units. That unit and this unit gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. If your Persona Road is active even if Persona Ride is activated outside of normal ride. Alrighty, grade 2, Tightline Dragon, we have 3 in the deck. Next, the grade 2, Dragon Tree Wretch, Death LF. Skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on rear circle, cost, Counter Blast 1 and Soul Blast 1. If the cost and pay, choose one of your rear guards without any Dragon Tree markers, put a Dragon Tree marker. Search your deck for up to 1 Mask of Hydrogram, reveal it, put in the hand, and shuffle deck. And okie dokie, grade 2, Dragon Tree Wretch Death LF, we have 3 in the deck. Next to grade 2, Luster Impact Dragon. Skills, first skill, continuous as a rear guard. During your turn, if your back row is 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guards, this unit gets boost and plus 5,000 power. Second skill, auto is a rear guard once per turn when this unit stands by the ability of your Vanguard of Grand Fia or Lianorn in its card name. If your Vanguard's power is 33,000 power or greater, cost Soul Blast 1. If the cost and pay, draw a card. This unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Affirmative, grade 2, Luster Impact Dragon, we have 4 in the deck. And if that covered the deck's grade 2 lineup, next let's get on to the grade 1 lineup. And now for the grade 1 lineup. For the grade 1 since that we are playing, the grade 1, performing Petal Dianta. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the rear guard circle from hand, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, cost, Counter Blast 1. If the cost and pay, choose a grade 3 or less card from drop and call to rear guard circle. Second skill, continuous as a rear guard during your turn. If you have 2 or more grade 1 or less rear guards in your back row, this unit gets plus 5,000 power. Alrighty, the grade 1, performing Petal Dianta, we have 3 in the deck. Here we have the grade 1, Burrow Mushrooms. Skill, action is a rear guard. Cost, put this unit in your soul. If the cost and pay, call up to 2 plant tokens to rear guard circle. If you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Grand Fia in its card name, choose one of your rear guards. It gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Plant tokens are grade 0, 5,000 power, 1 critical, and have boost. Okie dokie, grade 1, Burrow Mushrooms, we have 3 in the deck. Over here, the grade 1, Spouting Intimacy Amlia. Skill, continuous as a rear guard during your turn. If your Vanguard is Servitude for Funeral Possession, Lianorn Masques, this unit gets plus 5,000 power, and auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, your Vanguard attacked. Cost, Soul Blast 1 and retire this unit. If the cost and paid, countercharge 1. Affirmative, the grade 1, Spouting Intimacy Amlia, we have 2 in the deck. Over here, the grade 1, Custodial Dragon, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skill, and skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards with Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units. It cannot hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand and discard it. Confirm the grade 1, Custodial Dragon, we have 3 in the deck. And the grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards with Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementary Sanctitude deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard is triple drive, this ability can play without paying the cost. Play the cost of, discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is scored 3 or less. If the cost and pay, choose one of your units. It cannot hit until end of battle. Remove this card. Alright, grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. We have 1 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the grade 0 lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers since that we are playing, for the grade 0, Source Dragon Demon Blessings, Bless Favor, Old Trigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect. Draw a card, choose one of your units, it gets plus 1 critical until end of turn. All of your front units gets plus 10,000 power. If your damage zone has the same number of cards as your opponent or more, choose a card from damage zone and heal it. Alright, the Great Zero, Source Dragon D Blessings, Bless Favor, Over Trigger. We have 1 in the deck. Next, the Great Zero, Melodia Pomera, Critical Trigger. We have 4 in the deck. Here we have the Great Zero, Aspiring Maiden Alana, Critical Trigger. Skill, Auto as a rear guard. At the end of battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and pay, choose one of your units. It gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. Okie dokie, the Great Zero, Aspiring Maiden Alana, Critical Trigger. We have 4 in the deck. Next, the Great Zero, Serene Maiden Lena, Draw Trigger. Skill, Continuous as a Guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Affirmative, the Great Zero, Serene Maiden Lena, Draw Trigger. We have 3 in the deck. Here we have the Great Zero, Flowery Tone, Heal Trigger. We have 2 in the deck. And finally, the Great Zero, Narcissus Noble, Neil G, Heal Trigger. Skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, if your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. And confirm the Great Zero, Narcissus Noble, Neil G, Heal Trigger. We have 2 in the deck. And with that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. And with that has been built, card-ups explained. For the cards in this deck we are playing: 1. Grade 3, Grand March of Full Bloom, Lianorn. 4. Grade 3, Servitude of Funeral Procession, Lianorn Masques. 2. Grade 3, Yearn Full Flower Maiden, Lawrence. 2. Grade 3, Normal Order, Mask of Hydrogum. 1. Grade 2, Brilliant Rectina. 3. Grade 2, Tightline Dragon. 3. Grade 2, Dragon Tree Wretch, Death Aleph. 4. Grade 2, Luster Impact Dragon. 1. Grade 1, Budding of Pleasant Sounds, Stoicheia. 3. Grade 1, Performing Petal, Dianta. 3. Grade 1, Custodial Dragon. 1. Grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. 3. Grade 1, Burrow Mushrooms. 2. Grade 1, Spouting Intimacy, Amlia. 1. Grade 0, Announcing Wind of Spring, Corpy, starting unit. And for the triggers in this deck we are playing: 1. Bless Favor, Over Trigger. 8. Critical triggers. 3. Draw triggers. And 4. Heal triggers. With that, the deck's been built, card-ups explained. Next, let's get on to testing out the deck. And here we are in the main menu, going to test out the deck, so heading over to fight menu.
どのファイトをする
Here we are in the fight menu, going to test out the deck in CPU fight menu.
どのデッキを使う
And here we are in CPU fight, going to select the deck I just showcased to you. Here it is, Stoicheia's Servitude of Funeral Procession, Lianorn Masques D-BT11 deck. It all looks okay from this side, so selecting
ど
the
のデ
deck,
ッキを使うどのファイターにする
choosing my opponent to test the deck out on. I'm going to use against Brant Gates, Tomari Seto, hard difficulty, and click.
俺が
The battle begins. Let's get started.
Are you ready?
Here we are in the fight. Pin cycles first, so rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper to paper one more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors to rock. I lose, going second. Drawing our starting hands. I got myself a Death Aleph, a Great One Dianta, a Lianorn Masques, a heal, and a draw. Holds on to all normal units. Redraw triggers. Redraw. Perfect guard and Dianta. Not too shabby. My opponent's turn. She goes first, and she rides the Great One, Canite Blue. Canite Blue skill. Searching deck for Galactolus, and add it to hand. Then activating Galactolus, rest the Vanguard, and set it into Order Zone. Then Soul Charging 3. Want to see Soul Charge? Grade 2 for Perfect Guard and Draw Trigger. Not too shabby. End of my opponent's turn, my turn. Stand and draw. I ride from the right deck, Stoicheia. Right deck cost I'm discarding. The Grade 2... The Grade 2... Wait, I discard the Grade 2 Tightline Dragon. Should I... Yep, gonna... No, not yet. I think I'm gonna first... I have 2 copies of Dianta, so just this one extra copy. Ditch it and ride Stoicheia. Draw starter skill. I draw a card. Draw. Grade 3 Florence. Alright. Skipping main phase. Going to battle phase. 8k to Vanguard.
ヴァンガードにアタック
The attack goes through. Drive check.
ザドライブトリガーゲッ
Ah, heal trigger, come on! I wasted a heal.
トパワープラス
That was a pointless power up. And 1 damage. Boom! Damage
ダメ
check.
ージチェック
No trigger, great 4. Nice. One less card to worry about. That's the end of my turn. Now it's my opponent's turn.
私のターンねドロー
My opponent rides the grade 2. Wizard Pink. Pink skill, 1 card from prison to hand. I put Florence to prison.
監獄に収容
10k, 10k, full field already.
発動
Another hand card to prison, come on. Fine, I'm gonna put Tight Line to
監
prison.
獄に収容ヴァンガードにアタック
10k to Vanguard, no guard, taking it.
ノーガー
Ow!
ドダメ
Damage check. No trigger, seriously?
ヴァン
Vanguard,
ガードに
Vanguard.
アタック
I guard with Needle G. Skill of Needle G plus 10,000 shield.
スキル発動
28k. Over trigger to pass.
ガー
ドライブチェ
Drive
ッ
check.
ク
No trigger, safe. And ka-chink, survived. Here comes 20k with 15k from the rear guard. No guard, taking it.
ドノーガー
Ow!
ドダメージ
Damage check. Lianorn Masques. That's the end of my opponent's turn. Now it's my turn. Stand and draw. I ride from the right deck, Rectina. Cost, I'm discarding. I discard. This is a tough choice. I discard the second copy of Lianorn Masques and ride Rectina. Gracia skill.
スキル発動
Superior call from the soul to rear guard. Call in the back row.
セリオルコール
I activate. A counter blast. Counter blast.
スキル発動
And I superior call Florence and Tight Line to rear guard. Call and call.
セリオルコール
スキル発動
They get minus power.
スキル発動
Then I call Death Elef to rear guard. Calling.
コール
Death Elef skill counter blast and soul blast.
スキル発動
I search I place 1 Dragon Tree marker over here. And add Mask of Hydrogrim to my hand. Then go into battle phase. First, Death Elef attacks the rear guard
リアガードにアタック
Turquoise. 10k, 10k. One less and splash. Now boosted by Gracia. Vanguard to Vanguard. 18k. Plus 5k to his own skill.
ノーガー
Drive
ザ
check.
ドライブトリガー
Heal trigger.
ヒールトリガー
I heal 1 point of damage. Healing and power to Florence.
パワープラス
1 damage. Boom.
ド
Damage
ダメ
check.
ージチェック
Heal trigger. Come on. She heals 1 point and gets powered up. Lucky her. Florence's skill plus 10,000 power. 28k to
ヴァン
Vanguard.
ガードにアタックだ
Florence's skill. I get to soul. I discard the top 2 cards in my deck to soul charge.
スキル発動
The top 2 cards are and soul charge. 33k.
ノーガ
The
ー
attack goes through and boom. Damage
ダ
check.
メージチェック
Oh, come on, really? Another heal trigger? She heals twice in a row. That's the end of my turn, my opponent's turn. Unbelievable.
極光戦
Here comes the grade 3, Snap Snow. Skill of the Vanguard. She's gonna counterblast to imprison 2 of my cards. The front row is out.
コール
And calling.
スキル発動
Skill. Imprisoning.
監獄に収容
Oh, come on.
パワープラス
A bunch of cards I really need are gone now. 10k, so in my drop zone I got plenty to revive, so I gotta hold out. Then no guard, taking it. Come on, deck, don't let me down. Ow.
ダメージ
Damage check. Yes, heal trigger.
ヒールトリガー
I heal 1 point of damage. And power to Vanguard.
パワープラス
20k.
ヴァンガード
23k to Vanguard. Triple drive. 35k, 2 to pass.
ガー
ドライブ
First
チェ
check.
ック
No trigger, perfect guard. Second check.
ドライブチェック
No trigger, great 1. Third check. Come on,
ド
nothing.
ライブチェック
No trigger, great 4. Safe. And ka-chink. The final attack is at 15k. Nope, nothing happens. My turn, draw. I ride from the right deck, Grand Much of Full Bloom Lianorn. I discard Mask of Hydrogen for the cost.
ナイス
Lianorn, then skill for Tina. Should I resurrect a great 1? Nope, not gonna resurrect anything, leaving the soul. First, I'm gonna activate my Vanguard skill. Wait, I need a counter blast to restand, so not yet. Only 1 damage and not much to work with. Alright, I activate the Mask of Hydrogen skill. I reveal Lianorn Mask in my hand and Mask Persona Ride. And Mask Persona Ride.
リオルライド今こそ真の力を表せ
Lianorn Mask. Draw a card and power up. Ah, critical trigger, really? Then I activate the effect of Lianorn Mask. I remove Lianorn from play.
スキル発動だ
And revive a card from the drop. I revive my Burrow Mushrooms. Call.
スペリオルコール
And then I retire a rear guard. I retire my opponent's... Barrage Ultra. Then I activate Mushrooms' skill. Into the soul it
スキ
goes.
ル発動
I prepare call 2 plant tokens. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Call.
スペリオルコール
Then I Soul Blast 1. Soul Blast.
スキル発動だ
And Superior call a card from the prison. I call Luster Impact Dragon to the back row.
スペリオルコール
I switch the positions of Tightline and Plant Token. Then I activate Tightline skill, Soul Blasting 1, Soul Blast, and
発動
I give Plant Token and
パワー
itself plus 10,000 power.
パワープラス
That should be enough. To the battle phase we go. First, Plant Token attacks unboosted, attacks the attacks the rear guard Macarite, 25k. The attack goes through, and boom! One less rear guard to worry about. Now, Tightline unboosted to the Vanguard, 35k.
ノーガー
The attack goes through, and bombardment! Bang! Boom! Damage
ドダメ
check.
ージチェック
No trigger, great 4. Nice. Now Vanguard unboosted to the Vanguard.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Lianorn skill
スキル発動
boosted the entire back row. $56k. The attack goes through. Twin drive. First
ザ
check.
ドライブトリガー
No trigger. Def Elef. Second check.
チェックザドライブトリガー
No trigger. Persona Ride. Third check. Come on. Nope, that's 2 checks. Sorry about that. 1 damage
ダメー
and
ジチェック
no trigger. Great 3. Persona Ride. One less card to worry about. Then Lianorn skill. Counter blast
ス
and
キル発動
I restand 2 rear guards. I restand Tightline and Plant Token. Plant Token to Vanguard. 25k.
ノーガード
And boom! 1 more damage to the opponent.
ダメージ
Damage
チェッ
check.
ク
No trigger. Now, 1 more attack. Tightline Dragon to Vanguard. 35k.
ヴァンガードにアタックだ
ノーガード
The attack goes through. Bombardment. Boom! Damage check.
ダメージチェック
Yes! Critical trigger. Trigger wasted. That was a really rough start.
パワープラス
Damage trigger wasted, and that's the end of my turn.
ター
My opponent's turn. Here comes the Great 4. I know it's coming. The Great 4. Seraph Pure Light. Placed on the
冷
Vanguard,
たい檻の中へようこそ
forcing me to imprison my own cards. From the rear guard, I imprison Plant Token. From my hand, I imprison Def Elef and Dianta. From the soul, I imprison Rectina and Melodia Pomera.
監獄に収容
Calling and calling.
スキル発動
Skill the rear, calling their copy of itself. The Great 1 Suppress Gleamer.
ヴァンガードにアタック
That's 30k to Vanguard. No guard, taking it.
ノーガードだ
Oh! Damage check. Critical trigger.
クリティカルトリガー
I give all effects to Vanguard.
クリティカルプラスパワープラス
And now, 28k. No guard, taking it.
ノーガード
ドライブチェック
Drive check. Critical trigger. Triple drive. First is a critical. Alright. The second check.
ドライブチェック
No trigger. The third check. Come on, don't let me
ドライブチ
down.
ェック
Yes, no trigger. 2 damage to me.
セラスピュアライトでアタック
Here it comes. Ouch.
ダ
Oof.
メージチェック
Check first. Mask. Second check.
ダメージチェック
Yes, a heal
トリ
trigger.
ガー
Cannot heal, but power the Vanguard.
パワープラス
ヴァンガードに
Here comes 51k. Still not enough shield. No guard. Gonna take it.
ノーガード
Ow.
ダメージ
Damage
チェッ
check. Critical trigger. Wasted a critical. And haul the Vanguard, but no effects is added. That's not good for me. And it's my opponent's turn. My turn. Stand and draw. Persona ride time. Let's do this. Let's do
ク
this.
真の力を表せ
Lianorn Masques. Persona ride. And draw. Florence, huh? Then first I'm gonna pay a counter blast. Counter blast.
スキル発動
And Superior call 2 cards from the prison. I call Florence and Deonta to the rear guard. Power up.
スキル発動
The call card gets minus 5,000 power, but no worries, I can still make it work for me. Then, Tight Line Dragon skill, Soul Blast.
スキル発動
Power to 1 rear guard and to itself. I give power to
パワー
Florence
プラス
and to itself.
パワープラス
That should be enough. Battle phase we go. First, my Florence attacks the Vanguard unboosted. 28k.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Florence's skill. I ditch the 2 cards from the top of my deck, give my Vanguard plus 5,000 power, and I Soul Charge. Soul
パ
Charge.
ワープラス
33k to Vanguard. Perfect guard.
スキル発動
Discarding a Great 2, and the attack fails. Now Tight Line Dragon, unboosted to Vanguard, 35k.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Double Perfect Guard. That's not
スキル
good.
発動
Discarding a Great 2. The attack fails. I still got a couple more attacks on the way. My Vanguard unboosted the Vanguard.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Skill activated. Boosted the entire back row. Deonta, Gracia, and my Luster Impact. Boosting with 3. Total 54k, 59k.
ノーガ
The
ー
attack goes through.
チェ
Twin
ック
drive,
ザ
first
ドライ
check.
ブトリガー
No trigger. And a second check. Come on, deck.
チェックザドライブトリガー
Yes, a critical
ク
trigger.
リティカルトリガー
Oh, thank goodness. I then give the critical to Vanguard and power to Florence.
クリティカルプラス
That's not. Let's just hope that my opponent doesn't get any more luck. For damage, boom. First check.
ダメージチェック
No trigger. 6 damage. I win. That was a really rough fight. Despite some bad luck on my side, some really good luck on my opponent's side, I still managed to draw the cards I needed to make this deck work for me, and still managed to play the deck like it was supposed to and eke out a win. So I got 4 more heal triggers, attack 50 more power, attack 5 more times in 1 turn, did a Persona Ride, 6 turns pass, did a Superior Call, Superior Road, and retired 5 opposing units. Got 3,400 VP, total 99,225 VP, pressing A to go next, leaving the fight and returning to the CPU fight menu.
どのファイターにする
Here we are on CPU fight menu, leaving CPU fight.
どのデッキを使うどのファイトをする
Here we are on fight menu, leaving fight menu.
どのモードで遊ぶ
Here we are on main menu, off to edit deck menu.
どのデッキを見る
And here we're on deck list menu. With that, the deck's been built, card ups explained, and I just finished testing the deck on front view. So first one I say is thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload in the near future. I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And with that I say, goodbye, and see you all soon!